when the ball's run through the team, they are in for a show. Today, two teams collide in an old-fashioned SEC showdown. As we'll see, the Arkansas Razorbacks taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Volunteers will put total leather and will get started. Coming out with it, it's Anthony. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle.
Looking to take a shot. Makes a grab right down the middle. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a crease. It's Washington. Got the first down and more. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. The Razorbacks with the 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Pass completion moved the sticks in. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the big early. Here's the pressure. Wiggles free. But now he's swallowed up, and he'll be knocked down for a loss on the trick play. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Pulls it in, it's Green. He's forced out of bounds just short of the goal line, a mere yard away from pay dirt. And the Razorbacks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Just going to keep it after the snap. Loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
And that's why this offense is so hard to stop, guys. This quarterback can hurt you throwing it and running it. With his speed, he can make people look silly, and you saw it right there on the opening drive of the game. What a beautiful touchdown run.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Tennessee's offense will get the ball for the first time. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress the defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yet defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
That's caught. It's Matthews. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big third down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Finding open areas. Got the first down. tackled at the 49 after a pickup of 5. And the Volunteers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Fires to the tight end. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. And the Vols pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Back to pass, it's Aguilar. Looking down the middle. Finds a man on the left. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And into the end zone. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. Now on 1st and goal as they try to answer that opener with a touchdown of their own. Trying to surge it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tennessee.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it out. It's Anthony. He's got great speed. This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. Trying play action. Looking to the big tight end. Finds his man, it's Jones.
That's a really nice looking throw, and I'll tell you, he fits in great with this offense because there's been this philosophical shift recently in the SEC offensively. It used to be you had to run the football. I formation, 3 yards in a cloud of dust if you wanted to win, but today, though, you...
And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas! That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
And if you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Wide open spaces. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Volunteer. Setting up for the extra point and the top.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every 3rd down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Neyland Stadium, alive, a cauldron of orange noise on 3rd down. He's got an open man, and he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. The Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. defense in an empty set. Back to pass, it's Green. Bringing the heat. Working that left side. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Razorbacks are on the move. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Matthews. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. The Vols come to the line in the hurry up. Another big play on the outside, and that's the thing that historically has gotten Rocky Top rolling.
Yeah, so much fun to watch playmakers outside that they can run by you and go make big plays. Opens up the whole field, the whole offense, and this Orange fan base goes absolutely bananas.
Off play action. Snagged in the middle. It's Matthews. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Volunteers have taken it inside the 20. He'll keep it himself. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Yeah, and you see they keep creeping the running backs out in the flat right there. He slips them out to the right, gets him the football quickly. But this defense, man, I'll tell you what, you talk about speed, seeing things, reacting, and going and getting them on the ground. Really nice job.
He'll do it himself. Goes to the end zone, and the ball's out. Defense trying to take it back. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. There he goes. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. The Razorbacks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Under fire. Got it in the middle, it's Hill. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Back to throw, it's Green. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Oh, will they dial up on second and a long way to go. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Jones. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Pocket breaking down. He'll pull it down. On the move at the 30. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there, and that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball.
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
And this offense right now, they're doing some damage through the air. That's now their second passing touchdown. They thought coming into this game they were going to have some matchups on the perimeter of the field that they could take advantage of, and they've done that so far here today.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The give from the gun. Got the first down and still on his feet. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Volunteers want to move quickly.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Chucked it away just as he was hit. And that one's too high, out of bounds, incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Off the play fake. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive. But now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Got him downfield. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice rep.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. And the Vols trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. Finds the tight end. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. And you just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
Sets up the screen. They'll mark him down to the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Quarterback on the keeper. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He'll pull it on the read. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown!
Does a great job of just trusting your offensive line to get it done, scoring the touchdown, and extra points going to tie this thing up right before halftime. And after that run, I think they're going to feel more confident running it in the second half.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Sends it back in motion. Scanning the field, it's Green. Throws to the back. Grabbed over the middle, it's Washington. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the... Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the middle. With the catch, it's Blake. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
To the air on first down. Rush is on him. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Finally, a defense looks like they're able to break serve here. These offenses have been up and down the field now these last two drives apiece, scoring points. But the sack right there finally puts an end to that, we think. Setting up fourth down, and that might be a major play so far in this game to give them a lot of momentum moving forward.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Third down play from the gun. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Razorbacks will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So here is the Tennessee offense. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm...
Oh, he's got some space. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. The Vols want to pick up the tempo.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
He makes the catch. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, Dave. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They'll go to the ground. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Looking for a man. It's Green. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. Pressure coming. Now he's going to break the pocket.
Well, the offense got themselves into trouble. They're back in their own end. It's an obvious passing situation. So the defense is just pinning their ears back, and they're trying to get after him. They could not allow him to escape, step up, get rid of the football. They take a sack very close to the goal line.
He's going to fire deep. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Looking for more room.
And that's the danger of throwing the football from your own 2-yard line. You need to create some space to operate. You don't want to give up a safety, but man, you can't throw that ball, force the ball, not even way down the field to take a shot. Now you put your defense in a horrible position.
That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. They want to run this quarterback. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. The throw, just a little off. Incomplete.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. And that's a live ball behind the line. Defense picks it up. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20. Touchdown, Razorbacks. The defense putting points on the board.
And that's the kind of play that can win you the game. On defense, it looks like the opponent's just going to run it in for an easy touchdown, but you create the takeaway, you scoop and score. It's a game-changing play. It's a momentum-changing play, and you can see on the sideline right now, they are completely galvanized by that defensive score.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds his tight end. And that had all the makings of it. Bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first?
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space.
Turning it on! They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Volunteers in the hurry-up.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play call. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Leaves it with the back. At the 40, there we go! signs of room and got it down to the 28. And the Volunteers are marching down the field.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Got enough space, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteers!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Alabama has just had no answer to this hellacious beatdown they're taking today. I mean, when's the last time this happened to this program? They're trailing by 32 to Missouri. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. To the air, it's Green. Shoots it to the left. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. This has been a tight one, third quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Throws to the tight end. He's open on the right. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Caught over the middle. It's Green. They got him at the 42, but he got 5 yards on the play. The Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. Slithers into space. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. And the Razorbacks kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on 3rd down. Grab near the marker. It's Jones. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking to throw on 1st down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have a chance to be complete.
Dropping back, it's Green. Slips away. And the defense is there. He got away for a second, but not for long as they knock him down for a loss. 4th down and 13, and the offense is going to give it a shot. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Still on his feet. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Off the play fake on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Staley. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
2nd down.
fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. So the final period starts with a second down play. Unloads quickly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the ball's headed quickly to the line. Now the play fake. Going for the big play. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Blake. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route running all the way across the field, and the DB just can't stay with him because of his speed.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Razorbacks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to pass, it's Green. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Catch in the middle, it's Jones. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. Going for it on fourth down late in a tie game. This is a huge play. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. And this offense can just about taste taking the lead in the fourth quarter, but you do want to be careful not to score too quickly. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. The big fellas line up in a goal line defense. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're...
Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. This deep in the game, the entire outcome can swing on who makes the big play, and this time, great play by the defense.
Phenomenal job of just keying in. You could tell that defense was expecting that play with the game on the line. They had 11 guys on the same page. Phenomenal effort. Great job. Defense.
The Vols can really attack on this second and short. He'll keep it himself. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though.
Breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his coach that he can get it done and he can make the right decisions and not put his offense in harm's way. And that's why you're still seeing them throw it vertically downfield.
Fires to the big fella. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. No good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes. through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. Quarterback making adjustments. And the Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. This quarterback part of their running game. There he goes. Still on his feet. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. The Razorbacks trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can you rely on right now to get you a touchdown?
On the direct snap, it's Washington. Touchdown, Arkansas! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Love the play call, love the execution. Late in the game with less than 2 minutes to go, they now take a touchdown lead and put so much pressure on. Position in a 2-minute situation.
Arkansas, 22, Tennessee, 35.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced this situation before.
No doubt. Sidelines, they're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots, throw beyond the first down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
Here comes the heat. Got his man downfield. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Wants to throw. It's Aguilar. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Complete to the right. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Most important part of a clutch drive, piece together some first downs, get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. Catch in the middle, it's Matthews. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it up to 14. The Volunteers are threatening in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Here's a heat. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. And the Volunteers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today. And
makes the grab. He's got a first down. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown ball.
They got the touchdown, guys, but I don't know if they're going to be able to even get a playoff after this onside kick attempt. If they recover it, they're going to have to do it super quick to give themselves a chance for the Hail Mary into the end zone to win.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Looking to throw, it's Green. Oh, they're after him. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment.
Gonna take a shot. Played till the final whistle. It falls incomplete, and